All right, Dylan, thank you. We begin in Frankfort, where the body of John Y. Brown Jr. will lie in state at the Capitol today, honoring the life of Kentucky's 55th governor. Brown died last week at the age of 88. The former Democratic governor served Kentucky from 1979 to 1983. He was well known for his sports and business investments, which included turning KFC into a nationwide fast food chain. The public's invited to pay their respects from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Brown's family is also hosting a public visitation in the Rotunda from 3 to 7 today. A private memorial service will be held at the Capitol tomorrow. That service will be live streamed through KET. Next year's race for state attorney general had a new name added to it Monday. State Representative Pam Stevenson, an attorney from Louisville and retired Air Force colonel, announced her candidacy for the state's chief law enforcement officer shortly after winning a second term to the Kentucky legislature earlier this month. The incumbent Republican Daniel Cameron's running for governor next year. According to the AP, Stevenson vowed to engage in battling the opioid epidemic and, quote, making sure that extreme laws from Frankfort don't take away our freedoms. A 20-year-old Louisville man accused in a 2020 Lexington double murder has accepted a plea deal. The Lexington Herald Leader reporting Nathaniel Kincaid pleaded guilty as part of a deal to receive amended charges of murder and second-degree manslaughter. Kincaid was originally charged with 2 counts of murder after police say he shot and killed Bruce Trice and Lowell Johnson just 24 hours apart. According to court documents on May 27, 2020, Kincaid, who was only 17 at the time, shot and killed Trice at an apartment complex on Augusta Drive. Police say he then returned to the complex the next night and shot and killed Johnson, who Kincaid later told police was his original target. As part of the plea agreement, Kincaid now faces 35 years in prison, and his sentencing is set for January. The Fayette County Board of Education is looking for a new board member. The district saying board members voted unanimously yesterday to accept a letter of resignation from fellow school board member Christy Morris, who represented District 1. The board's now accepting applications for the seat through the close of business December 23rd. It's also looking for community input through the 31st to help guide the selection process. Lexington Mayor Linda Gordon and Police Chief Lawrence Weathers spent Monday afternoon urging City Council to approve an immediate expansion of the city's Flock license plate reader program. This spring, 25 Flock cameras were installed across Lexington as a pilot program to see if it could help police solve crimes. Flock cameras take photos of license plates and compare them in the national crime databases or to plates wanted for local investigations. Mayor Gordon says the pilot project's been successful so far. Through evidence gathered by the readers, police say they've recovered more than $1.4 million in vehicles, helped locate 11 missing people, and were able to serve hundreds of warrants and subpoenas.
I think the numbers make it clear we need to move forward and fully implement this program.
The mayor and police chief are asking City Council to approve 75 more Flock cameras for the city. Police say once approved, it should take about 3 months for the additional cameras to get to Lexington and be installed. The council is expected to vote on the expansion later today. And in Georgetown, community members speaking out over a proposed water and sewage tax rate hike. Georgetown Municipal Water and Sewer Service talking with concerned citizens at a city council meeting Monday night, looking to dispel what they call any misinformation or confusion surrounding the proposed increase. The city council hearing the proposal for the first time Monday night, along with displeasure from Georgetown residents who say they're already struggling to make ends meet.
When your bills are up here and your income's down here, and you get a 61% water increase, how you gonna pay that? They'll come shut your water off if you don't pay it.
We want to do our fair share. We want to see the community grow. We want to be here. We want to raise our children here. We were in New York, and I chose to move here because I'd been told Georgetown was a beautiful place, a good community, and I wanted my children to grow here, and I don't want to be here anymore.
The council voting not to approve a motion to table the proposal until the first meeting with the new mayor and city council in January. The proposal will now be read a second time at the December council meeting, and action will then be taken. It's Giving Tuesday, and Kentucky's Hank the Horse is in New York City today for the Salvation Army's Giant Red Kettle campaign. And he didn't go empty-handed. ABC 36's Erica Bivens is traveling exclusively with the team and has more from Times Square.
From Kentucky to New York, Hank the Horse is doing some big things. Standing 17 hands high with his larger-than-life personality, it's only fitting that he brought a giant-sized check of $5,000 for the giant red kettle. His owner, Tammy Reagan, says it's a dream come true.
And we're both living our dream right now, the dream that we have worked so hard for since, well, 2011 when we first started our partnership together, and now here we are.
Even if you're not in New York, Hank's fundraising efforts continue online with his virtual red kettle. And back home in Kentucky, Hank has several bell-ringing events scheduled in the next few weeks for the Salvation Army. Until then, the charitable horse hopes you'll find it in your heart to give this holiday season. Reporting in Times Square, New York, I'm Erica Bivens, ABC 36 News.
We've shared a link to donate to Hank's virtual kettle in this web story at WTVQ.com. And coming up, we've got that full weather look with Dylan, and it's Travel Tuesday. Look out for deals and discounts on travel today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.